1806 and 1809. Pretty consistent. 250 grain bullet. Hey guys, Buckskin Dave here. So that was my 3855. We're going to talk 3855 today. The bullet I was using is this guy right here. The mold said it's 249 grain. I think it's a little bit heavier. It is a gas check bullet, and for smokeless powder, I really like that. Anyway, I'm going to play around with it. I got a hold of some 5744, as you remember, and I was loading it in the 5090, and I wanted to try some in the 3855. So grab a cup of coffee, sit down, get comfortable, and let's try a few out and see what they crony out at. First try it, 5744. Okay, so that one is running 1664. That was also, it's closer to the lower end of the loading thing, but it's also the same lead bullet. That felt a little snappier though, but 1664, so it's not pushing it quite as fast as that 4198. And you can feel that there wasn't as much recoil. So I'm gonna load up a couple different, one more, and just keep after it. A little on this one. I take that back. It wasn't for that 1800 feet per second. It was 3031. It wasn't 4198. It's starting to look like the 20 or the 5744. Although it shoots really good, and it looks like it's going to be halfway accurate, but it doesn't look like it's going to have the same punch as 3031. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that one was 1733. So 1800, so you're talking 70 feet per second difference. I could live with that if that's the only powder I could find. So anyway, I'm going to load some more and just play for a little while. Hey, you're welcome to get some more coffee and stick around. This is the maximum load that the Lyman 50 book shows. I'm going to tell you what it is. You can look it up yourself. But I checked all my brass, everything. It doesn't look like I'm getting any excessive pressure, so I feel comfortable going to it. And putting in a half a more grain only gave me about 18 feet per second. That's 1756. So it's starting to get to the law of diminishing returns. I'm not going to get the velocity out of this that I get with 3031. Not that it isn't a good shoot. I mean, it's doing good. And by the way, I have a bullet trap down there that I've been shooting into, and I reclaim my lead. I don't let it go out and get wasted, so I can reload that lead. Okay. Like I say, it's still a fun powder to shoot this round. It's starting to get cold again. So. Well, that's a pretty hard hitting. It's a 249 grain, but it's quite a bit that's not quite a bit. A little bit heavier, the way that I pour it with the mix that I use. The ejector is, or the extractor is good because they're all the brass is right in one spot. Pretty nice gun. Let's go in the shop, talk about it a little bit, and run a brush down the barrel. Well, 5744 is good alternate. It'll work just fine. It'll get kind of close to 3031. I believe the 4198 was just like, I can't remember now. I'd have to find it in one of my old books. Just a little, it's in that ballpark though. So whichever one of those powders you have, the thing that's nice about 3031 and 4198, those are some of the earlier smokeless powders that are still here. But 5744, if you want to buy one powder for your 38 caliber rifle, and for your bigger one, the 5090, that one powder will service both of those, and that's kind of neat to know that, especially the way it is around here for buying powder and stuff. So I'm going to run a patch down this, and as you can see, I got projects in the road here. This one here. This is that Kit Carson Hawken, made for Kit Carson replica. And I was cleaning that up. And we got all kinds of little projects going on here. So I'm shooting a lead bullet with a, what do you call it, brass gas check. So I'm using this Barnes. It's good for copper, brass, fouling, the whole works. Well, it didn't shoot a lot through here, but shot enough that it should at least soak it down. And then I put a light coat of oil. Yeah, there's not. It shot a little bit, but I didn't shoot that much. I put a light coat of oil this time of the year because I'm going in and out of the house with my rifles. I go out and go into the field, and then I come back and it's cold out there, and I go and it's warm in the house, and you get that condensation. So, but I'll dry this out, put another little coat of oil, load it up, and it's ready to go for the next trip somewhere. And I'm probably going to shoot this a little bit more. I really like this gun. I kind of prefer this gun over the 3030 for the caliber. I mean, it's the same gun. This one I rebuilt, I remember. This one was a 3030. And I rebarreled it with a 24-inch. Trying to think who made that barrel. I think it was, I'm not sure. I'd have to look up and look back in my records. But it's been a dang good shooting gun, and it would be great for 3030 too. I have a 3030, and the more I shoot this, I think if I'm going to carry a sighted lever gun, it's the one to carry. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to try to do more shooting in all my videos. Whether it's just a little stint at the end or whether it's about shooting, but I want to burn some powder, and I want you guys to see that powder burning. So stick with me. I'll see you next time. That's all I got this time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.